community is very different. Yoga is a non-judgmental practice. It will never judge you.
First time I met you was at an event.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh, sa NBU.
Sa NBU, yes.
Yes.
You were going out, parang lalabas ka galing sa restroom. Tapos gandang-ganda ako sa hair mo.
No, hindi yon, baliktad.
Ano ba?
Papasok ka na sa auditorium, sumigaw
Okay.
ako, oh my God, si Miss Lana!
Oh my God! Yung ganon.
No, ako yun, si Miss Lana! Miss Lana! Because even before I met you, I was following you na.
Oh.
I was even buying the products na. And
I
then ko,
love
oh my
it.
God, si Miss Lana. Siyempre, starstruck ang lola, di ba?
Kinilig.
Oo,
Kinilig. I've admired you since then, Miss O. Kasi
thank
you
you.
were there as a meditation instructor
Yes.
that day. Oh my gosh, I was so relaxed. Your voice, it comes from a meditation app. Tapos parang ako, this is a good day. Sabi ni Miss O, this will be a great day. So it
Yes.
will.
Yes.
July 2020,
Yes,
last
July.
year. I connected with you na sabi ko, Miss O, you were posting a lot of yoga lessons. Tapos
My
parang
yoga
sabi ko, oh my
flows.
gosh,
Yeah.
kailangan ko na rin mag-start. Kasi it was in the height of the pandemic and I wasn't in a really good headspace back then. Tapos parang sabi ko, let me go ahead and go back to yoga. Kasi I've been doing yoga on and off. Kasi dati sa gym lang yon, tapos libre, tapos parang sige na nga, gawin na natin.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't really personalized. Maybe that's also the reason why it was on and off for me. But then, when I committed, sige na, mag-yoga instructor na ako, mag-commit na ako for a class. And then, I was just really grateful that you said yes,
Thank
na
you.
parang sige, let's do this, ganyan. And then, it's history.
Yeah, the rest was history and we're making memories from now
Yeah. And then, I was just really touched na nung first interview mo sa akin. Interview
on.
talaga.
Yes, yes.
You said na, anong inhibitions mo? Ganyan. Sabi ko, Miss O, I'm a beginner. Tapos, yung reply mo nun was,
We are all beginners.
And it's so liberating.
Yes,
It's so
yes, we are all
reassuring. It's just like, okay, kaya ko to. Ganon.
And you did. Galing-galing.
Di ba, Miss O, dati, hindi ko matouch yung
Yeah,
toes
as in,
ko.
parang, alam mo yung, siguro mga
Tuod talaga.
hindi tuod, alam mo yung parang yantok. Yung sobrang tigas na kahoy.
Sobra. As
Ganun
in,
ka. And then,
in.
as time goes on, and syempre, yung constant practice, because practice and all is coming.
Yeah.
So, without you knowing it, you did touch your toes.
I did touch my toes. I was so happy.
Small wins, di ba?
Oo, small wins talaga. Ang isa pa sa favorite ko sa'yo, Miss O, is you always parang celebrate with me. Na parang yung pagtsatsaga mo sa akin. Na parang, so alam ko sa sarili kong very inflexible ako, but you are just customizing everything sa aking strengths and weaknesses, which I really love and I appreciate.
Yeah, I
so
think
much.
because all teachers naman, when their baby starts, getting their small wins, or like, parang, when you fly, I fly.
Thank
And
you.
it makes me emotional. Di ba umiiyak nga ako?
Oo, umiiyak tayong dalawa.
Chest. Activate both feet. Don't let go of the point. Activate. Look at the tip of your nose and then slowly bring your feet down.
What? I did it.
Naiyak ako. Naiyak ako.
Yung yoga for me was a lifestyle. Hindi na siya more of goal setting na gusto ko mag-split, gusto ko mag-headstand. It was really a switch for me.
Yeah.
It's more of the process. It's more of your consistency on doing yoga, ganyan.
Yes.
So,
You
but-
befriended yoga.
I've
Best friend na
a
kayo.
lot. BFF na kami.
Yeah, sobra, for
Bonggang-bongga.
life.
Tsaka, it really helped my mental health a lot as well. Especially nung kasagsagan ng, yung height talaga ng pandemic.
Yes.
Parang tayong dalawa, every other day tayong
Yeah.
nagkikita over Zoom. Excited ako mag Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday kasi, yes, yoga time.
Yeah,
Ganon, na parang,
actually, I look forward to it.
I
Kasi it's like morning and it like makes your day.
yeah, exactly. And you also went through a lot of struggles as well that year, right? And
I did. It's so hard. But yoga is magic. It does
Totoo.
help. Hindi an hour of practice, the endorphins and the serotonins is very different. It gives you more clarity
yeah,
and iba yung feeling eh.
totoo.
If I don't do yoga in a day, ang sungit ko. Ang sungit ko and my husband would attest to that. Kasi talagang mainit yung ulo ko. And it's just like, mamaya na.
Huwag mo akong kausapin.
Oh, I'll go to the studio. I'm just gonna go up and stay there for an hour or two. And then afternoon, I'm a different person.
Yes.
It's very different. It's not just, it's the same with working out, but I think yoga is very different because you acknowledge your thoughts, your emotions. You don't just bypass it. You acknowledge it and then ask yourself why.
Yeah.
You ask why, hindi siya yung parang pwede mong daanan lang, no. That's the magic of yoga because it lets you connect with yourself, not just with your breath, with yourself, your inner self. And that's the magic of yoga. And any exercise, I don't think it will be that. No, yoga is very different.
Yeah,
Very-
totoo.
very
It's
different.
more of a mental, soulful treatment. No?
Yes.
Even if I have a busy day, if I do yoga, kaya ko to. Ano nang next natin ganap dyan?
Diba?
Ano nang next na concern natin dyan?
Kaya ko to lahat. Kaya ko to lahat. And like,
Diba?
kaya ko to. You just have to acknowledge and then take a deep breath. It's the breathing kasi yan eh. Yeah. It's like ganyan.
Carry.
Yan.
Ayun. Kasi it's all about being centered and being mindful of the things that's going on around you and
Yes.
being the observant human being as you are.
Yes.
Ayun. So, but Miss O, can you tell me more about pre-yoga naman? Pre-yoga as a yoga instructor. Who is Miss Odette before?
Before I met yoga, I've been in the fitness industry for like 17 years, 7 or 18 years, yes. Yeah. Napapagalata yung edad. Wait lang.
Hindi naman halata.
I'm on into like fitness, lifting weights, like functional trainings, lahat yan. This is Miss O and I'm a band singer.
Yeah, oo nga. pala.
Yeah, so years before I met yoga, that's my life. And then we used to live in Baguio, up in Baguio. From China, we moved into Baguio, 2013. And then from there, I started training again because sa China, because I was working, mahirap because syempre, kakanta ka ng gabi.
Yeah.
And then yung day mo, I would say,
Baliktad.
yeah, baliktad. And then from Baguio again, we moved to Silang. Walang neighbors. Although it's very near where I grew up sa Santa Ana,
Yeah.
Manila. But alam mo yung pag wala kang kakilala. Workout, I still train people via online. And then I went on YouTube. I started doing yoga. It was 2016. Oh my goodness. I thought I was flexible. I thought. It was flexible and strong, but not to the point that when you connect your every movement with the breath, oh my God, I've never sweated in my life that way. Sobrang grabe yung pawis ko na pwede ka na mag-swimming. I got addicted that I train in the morning, I train clients, and then afternoon I have to go on yoga every 5 p.m. Every single day I would practice and practice and practice and practice until I think 2018. I said I wanted to take the certification.
I love
Because what yoga did to me is very different. If I can teach people yoga, it will be a different style. Because of course some they won't like lifting weights or like doing very rigorous workout to lose weight. I think yoga is a much more like softer or like mellow-ish.
Ish. I was
Depends
about to
on
say na,
stage.
mahirap pa rin
Ish.
siya. Anong
Depende.
mellow?
Ish, depende kung sino yung nagtuturo.
Yeah.
Just that 2018, I traveled to Jensan. I took up my certification in Body Yoga Center under Leona Dinopol. And the rest was history. I never looked back. It's like, oh my God, it's so different. Para kang alam mo yun, para kang nasa lapaan. I was so high in yoga. It's like, ay siguro na awayin mo ko yung ano-ano.
Carrie.
No, I would just smile. It's like, ako ba
Mas
to?
nakakaasar yun. Ningingitian ka lang.
Community is very different. Yoga is a non-judgmental practice. It will never judge you.
That's also one of the lessons that I got from you as well, na parang, Miss, hindi tama yung yung pag-post ko, but then you keep on telling me that no one is judging you in yoga.
Yeah,
Parang
no one is judging you.
However you want to do your post, as long as you won't get injured, No one will judge you.
Yes.
And it's very reassuring.
Yes, because in yoga, your body's alignment is very different to mine. Your strength is very different to mine. My flexibility is very different to yours. There are things that I can do that you can't. There are things you can do that I cannot. And that's yoga. You don't judge because you cannot, your heels cannot touch the mat. It's not. It's not. It's this you have to touch, not the heels. It's just your own body's alignment. And you always have to remember that. I always say, this is your practice.
This is your practice.
This is your practice.
I'm just here to guide you.
Yes.
I'm just here to guide you.
Yeah, guide you and then I started teaching. Because I've been teaching, I started incorporating my like different fitness workout into yoga. That's why I designed Yoga Hit and Iron Yoga.
Ako, ito na. Hindi ko pa na-attendan yan, pero excited akong gawin yan.
It's very challenging, but it's a different, I don't know, I feel very ecstatic when I practice that, yung Yoga Hit and Iron Yoga, because it connects. You've got dumbbells.
Yeah.
Tapos nag-yoga ka. It's very different. It's very challenging. For me, as a person, I am not gonna grow if I'm not gonna challenge myself.
If you're always in your comfort zone.
Yeah, sometimes you have to ride your edge. Diba?
Riding your edge.
Yeah, you
love
have
that.
to ride your edge para you can level up a little bit. Not like super level up, because your body takes time. It's not just like, ay, bukas gusto ko na mag-split. Bukas gusto ko na mag-headstand.
Yeah.
Headstand and split doesn't happen overnight.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. I feel like I'm the most inflexible human being on earth. But then, I was able to touch my toes. But then, I was able to headstand.
Yeah, you know. Diba?
Grabe
Ang saya-saya.
yun. Ang saya
Pinapanood ko
natin
kaya
yun.
yun ng isang araw. Yung umiiyak-iyak pa. Parang halo-halo ka.
Kaya ko yung
Diba?
headstand. How did I do that?
Diba?
It really does take time. And you have to honor your pace. You always tell me that.
Yes.
You have to honor your pace. You have to honor your body's limitations.
Yes. Because if you don't honor it, then injuries will start coming in, and who's gonna be blamed? It's the exercise that gets blamed. And yoga never injures any person. It's you who did yourself, because you didn't connect or you didn't properly warmed up, or like, di ba? Ang hirap kasi yung bigla ka na lang papasok sa isang pose or asana, we call it in Sanskrit, na without knowing the proper dynamics, especially yung alignment ng body mo. What sinabi ng utak mo, kaya mo, yung katawan mo hindi sumunod.
Oo.
So, hindi siya aligned. So, it needs to have that proper alignment.
Okay.
So, that's why yoga is a very slow process and it takes time. Kaya nga sabi nila, practice and all is coming.
Practice and all is coming.
It's not just practice for 1 day, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Keep practicing and it's gonna come to you without you knowing it. Hindi, unaware ka nga na, you can touch your ankle with sa triangle pose, di ba? Before, my God. Ko na pinansin kasi ayokong masira yung moment kasi yung ngiti ko hanggang sa likod na.
Oo, ayun nga po yung very gusto ko din sa'yo. Everything is very personalized. The way you teach, I never felt insecure. I never felt like I'm doing less. Ganon. Kasi parang you're very encouraging, which I really love about your teaching style.
Thank you.
Parang wala pa siguro ako na-encounter na ganon. Na parang very, alam mo yun, it's okay, it's your process, let's honor your process, let's honor
kasi
your body.
what I always say is like, it's your practice and I have to guide you to the best of my ability and for you to reach that goal safely and walang injuries. But teaching is my passion. Hindi ko na iniisip yung kailangan magawa niya to agad-agad. No. Yun ang malaking takot namin lahat. As a fitness trainer or even as a yoga teacher, yung makasakit ka ng kapwa because of mali na pagtuturo. For me, what I always tell myself is if I plant the seeds right, the students will reap. Tanim ka ng tanim and then yung naitanim ko sa'yo, itatanim mo sa iba and then yung naitanim nila,
It ripples.
totoo yung magtanim ay di biro. Kasi hindi biro yung ituturo, yung itatanim sa utak ng tao, especially the students. Kasi they will believe you. Pag may mali ka, yun yung natutunan nila. Ang hirap nun. So you have to plant the right seeds. That's my mantra in teaching always. Always.
Is that anyone can do yoga.
Yes.
Pwede ngang mag-YouTube video ka. Yoga is not for the rich.
Yoga is not for the rich.